Sometimes I work with other parties, people, companies, what have you. So right now, Bold Matsuri is coming up this Saturday and Sunday, and so we usually throw the Boom Benefit After Party for Bold Matsuri, and also going to be doing I think I'm hosting a panel Saturday at 5 to 5:45 on creators who are building communities and around fandom and whatnot. So if you're going to Bowl, Missouri, that'll be on the main stage at 5, hopefully. And then doing the after party, the benefit after party, starting at 8 at Underbelly. Well, formerly known as Underbelly, excuse me, now the Albatross. My bad. So I hope to see you all there. But I need to get a list together because I got to make sure the team has tickets. If you haven't got your tickets, go ahead and get them. Check out Bold Matsuri on the social medias, and I'm sure you can get a ticket through their profile link and whatnot. But let's see. I'm going to go to Discord and start pulling together a list. I need to get all the volunteers, the stars, make sure that they're taken care of because they give up so much of their time and energy to make these kind of things happen for the community. So I think all of us as we're growing up, we really want things like this to exist. We want there to be a space where we can just embrace the things that we love with other people that love the same things without fear of judgment. And I think we're fortunate that Jacksonville has a lot of people that are willing to give up their time and energy to sustain and grow these types of communities and events. So thank you, Vol and Stars. What's up, Josh? How you doing? Let's see. So we got Thomas, Heather, Tiffany, aka Scared Tiff, who will be emceeing this time around. Master of Ceremonies, controlling the flow of the event. No pressure. Crumbs Art, DJing. Let's see. Got the Sailor Scouts showing up for some hype. Joshua says, hey, hey. Kaylee. Bliss Cosplay is a cosplay judge. Waifu Slayer is a judge. Maybe the Best Sin. Depends on how much time and energy. Big shout out to Best Sin. Like that, they really took off from. They wanted to be a part of the community. They wanted to support what's happening in Jacksonville. They put in their own time and energy to help volunteer. They were just gonna be a cosplay judge last year, and I see she showed up and she was there helping to put up decorations and break things down. Like that's truly somebody who cares, is willing to put in the work. And then look, lo and behold, this year they're actually one of the guests for Bold Matsuri. So that's how you do it, people. That's how you do it. You gotta care and you gotta put in the work, and then things will happen. All right. I am putting Black and Jack's Anime will be working with us this year. That's exciting. I've never worked with them before, but you know, speaking as a mixed person, a brown person, I like seeing the diversity. I like seeing that we're seen, that minorities are being seen, that diversity is being seen. You know, we typically it's it's now starting to shift to where we can see people from different backgrounds celebrating these cultures. And I try to make a concerted effort to actually try to get people from different backgrounds, cultures, genders, lifestyles visible in the things that we do, because I think when someone else sees that, oh, there's someone like me doing this, it gives them hope and inspiration, a feeling of acceptance. Hey, what's up, gays eating garlic bread in the park? I love that name so much. I don't know if that's Wade, but if it's Wade, hello, hello. It could be the other person who runs the account. But yeah, I think making space for diversity and representation is very important. What's up, Scared Tiff? I was just talking about you. I do not know what's going on with this stream tonight, but hey, whatever. I'll cut it up later on. Let's see. I think Adam's volunteering. Morales, Brother Biscuits, John, Anon. Oh, is Renzo is Renzo volunteering? I think so. I know he's supplying game stations. Nikki, let's see. Babs can't make it. Nothing but bad things, Tiff. Nothing but nah, tons of good things. I was saying how you're the look. There's Tiff right there. Thank you for picking up the mic and hosting, emceeing this event. A lot of people think it's fun, like it's just purely fun. Like they don't associate it as it being work to host an event. But I think now, as we're getting more educated about mental health and things like energy and people's mental capacity, energy for socializing, it's like, oh, well, yeah. Speaking to a crowd for a couple hours is very draining. Planning to speak to a crowd and anticipating what they're going to want and need and how to keep them energized is very draining and a lot of work. So thank you, Tiff, for picking up the mantle on that. Let's see. Oh, it is Wade. What's up, Wade? This is why we stand for. Oh, thank you. Listen, Wade. I was being for real when I messaged you earlier. Like Sasha and I have been like, it was maybe like a week or two ago, and I was like, guess what? I was like, I met this person, Wade. They work with the Comer. They were doing the gardens. I was like, you should really come through to the creator meetup. And she's like, what? Oh, they're gonna be there. I was like, yeah, like he wants to do this plant station. And she was like, oh my God, I want to go, because we've been talking a lot about planting some like fruits and vegetables and some various things in the backyard. I just got a bird buddy for her the other day for her birthday, so now we're tracking every squirrel and bird that shows up. But my mom loved gardening. That's gardening and plants was one of her passions. Like outside, she was a fashion designer, loved that, and then she loved her garden. And every weekend she would take us out to the garden and make us like replant things and move pots and put in new flowers, go to the oh my God, I forget what it's called, the place where you buy plants from. You know what I'm talking about. And she would put us to work. And didn't matter how hot it was, what the weather was like, she was going to go out and work in her garden. She felt at peace there. So much so that, that would end up being where she would pass away, working in her garden when she had her heart attack. And so now when I have questions about how to take care of these plants that I just seem to keep on killing, I can't keep one alive to save my life. I wish I could talk to her, but I can't. And I still try to. And so when you popped up and came along, I was like, oh my God, like there's someone I could probably talk to and ask questions and hopefully carry on some of the things that she loved. Maybe I can learn a little bit more about plants and nurture a little bit more of her back into my life. So I'm really excited to whatever capacity, even if you just thank you for your presence and for what you do, because it means a lot to me, and it meant a lot to Sasha because she could see the excitement or hear the excitement in my voice when I was telling her about it. And obviously, I think that feeling echoes with a lot of people because it just seems like everybody loves you. So thank you for whatever time you give us and for educating us all about plants and gardening and about gays eating garlic on the bench or whatever this awesome name is. Gays eating garlic bread in the park. Love it. So thank you, Wade. Seriously. Yes, a nursery. Thank you all. I don't know words. A nursery. Let's see. Wade says, yes, I love all of this. Plants by Wade Lee is going to host a seed planting station. We are going to plant seeds physically and spiritually. That's amazing. Yeah, please let me know how I can help. I'm going to bring some extra tents in the event that if you want to end up setting up in the atrium, because I think there'd be more and better space for you out there. But obviously, if it gets too hot or the weather isn't great, I have plans to bring you inside. So I want to make sure this is. I want to make it as easy and pleasant an experience for you as possible because you're really sacrificing your own time and energy to do this for the creators here in Jacksonville. So thank you, Wade. Seriously. What's up, Coco's Coffee? Is it Cuckoo's Coffee? Thank you for joining. What's up, Mr. Eric Almighty? How you doing? Mr. Eric Almighty will actually be in the panel that we're doing Saturday afternoon at Bold Matsuri. So if you want to see me heckle Mr. Eric Almighty, I'll be moderating the panel, which means I will be pushing for friction and controversy and arguing. Come on down to Bold Matsuri. It's going to be Mr. Eric Almighty, Phil the Filipino, one of the representatives from Black and Jack's Anime, and I'm forgetting someone right now, I'm sure, but I'll post it tomorrow. Let me get back to this list. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh my God, that's a lot of volunteers this year. Let me get the names and email addresses so I can make sure they get their tickets. This is the non-fun part of doing any of the bigger events like this. You got the organization. Thank you for listening to it. It's heavy. I consider it part of my own therapy and healing, and I appreciate it whenever people listen to me borderline cry about it. So thank you for real. And really, I do mean it when I say thank you, because when you first mentioned that you did plants and like your energy and everything, I was like, oh, I can feel her just in that moment. So thank you. Somersault says, I missed the start. Is Wade Lee doing a thing at the next meetup? Yes, Wade Lee's going to be doing a plant station. Hopefully, all universe providing and willing, at the next Jack's Creators meetup on is it the 18th? I think it's the 18th. This Wednesday coming up. So I hope you can make it, Somersault. Walking around the mall with the phone to my ear to listen to this. Thank you for putting your phone up to your ear. What's up, Jay the Bud Tender? How you doing? Jay a Jamp, how are you? Afro Essentials, thank you for joining. Hope you're doing well. All right, let me go look into these 50 bajillion chats. I always feel horrible when we miss somebody for these kind of events because so many people volunteer to help, and I try to make sure everyone gets taken care of, especially volunteering. Like, okay, at least let's make sure you're getting a ticket to the event, in this case, Bold Matsuri. And sometimes like an email address gets missed, and then I just feel horrible, and I'm like, no, we got to make sure you get your tickets. You know, I'll buy your ticket at that point. This is why I try to cross my T's and dot my I's. All right, I got you for Black and Jack's Anime. Hold on, what? So pardon if you hear the clickety clacks on my computer screen. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let me check the chat. What's going on here? Oh, look at that. Plans by Wade Lee. They see you, Somersaults. They see you. And Somersault says, I'll be there. Like a Michael Jackson song. Jay the Bud. I don't know if you got to meet Jay. Did you get to meet Jay last time, Wade? At the Creators Night at Leaderboard? Unatadena, how are you? I don't know how to read, so that's kind of complicated for me. A lot of syllables. Okay, I feel like I'm missing some of the Sailor Scouts here. Okay, there's one for Black and Jack's Anime. Da-da-da. I know there's more than one. There's 2. There we go. See, Ryan almost missed it. There's 3. That should be right. Let's see, I got Ebony and Ren and Larry. I need Leia. Ba, ba, ba. I feel like I'm short an email address here. You did meet Jay. Good, awesome. Super nice guy, indeed. Pablo Savage, 392, or Pablo Savage, however you want to pronounce it. If y'all have any questions for me about Bold Matsuri or Jack's Creators, GAAM, whatever it is, go ahead, shoot. I will answer any questions I can while we're doing this stream. What's up, Hampton's GAAM Manufactory? I don't know how to say that. Danielle, how you doing? Oh my God, this is a lot of tickets. What's up, Shmoo Bears Draw? How you doing over there in GAAM land? I know I'm missing tickets here. Should I check my phone? What's the benefit after party? So, every year for Bold Matsuri and Collective Con, we throw a benefit after party. So with GAAM, that's Games, Art, and Music, I like to make sure I won't throw a party or do an event just for the sake of doing it. It has to have a do-good component. It has to somehow better the world or society or something. So usually, it used to be where we would choose different charities with every benefit after party to benefit and bring attention to. So like sometimes it would be Jasmine, sometimes it would be Extra Life. Now GAM's actually a nonprofit, GAM Good. So we're the benefit for the benefit after party this time, and some of the programs that we do, like the drink and draws, Jack's Gaming Club. Those are things we do for free, pretty much on a monthly or every other month basis, where we bring a lot of, I guess, like artists together. We create drawing and art, create opportunities for young kids and adults, and same with Jack's Gaming Club. We just try to create these inclusive spaces, but we do it all for free. So it's nice every now and then when you can do something. It's like, okay, here's some money that'll go to benefit that and help keep those programs and initiatives alive. Kind of like Jack's Creators. I do those. I do everything for free. Why not, right? Free, 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 free. But with doing this one, they did make a donation to GAM Good. I like to be very transparent about it. So that money will go so we can keep doing things like drink and draw, where I'm constantly buying like art supplies, trying to make sure that there's food and volunteer care, like at events like the benefit after party. I bought all these like tiny little easels for the artists so we can make like a tiny art gallery in the future. Pencils, pins, venue costs. So like it took me years to finally become a nonprofit. I always just took the money out of my day job paycheck, and finally got to the point I was like, no, everybody was like, Ryan, do this as a nonprofit. Like, you don't have to keep making this sacrifice. I'm like, I know, but I'm just one of those stubborn people. And so finally we became a nonprofit last year, like a 501c3, and it's been good. At least now people know exactly where their money's going, like when they do. Because people frequently, they want to help out. Like, hey, can we donate this and that? And I'm like, eh. But now I feel more comfortable in saying, yeah, you can donate, because at least here's where the money's going. But yeah, that's kind of it. So it's fun. If you're going to Bold Matsuri, the benefit after party is free to attend. If you're not going, it's, I think, $10. There will be a cosplay contest for 3D printing out some trophies. I bought a whole bunch of inflatables and light wands and all that kinds of stuff for the attendees to have, so they can have their dance parties and have different gaming stations there. But again, I think you'll see the common thread is anything like this. There's a lot of my mom in me and the things that I do. She always tried to push for me to be the best person I could be, to put good into the world. And so even something like this, a benefit after party, I like to make sure that people feel safe, that they feel welcome, that we're making sure that it's not setting a vibe or invitation for people to be the worst versions of themselves. Like, I don't want people being greasy and shady, like, yo, I'm going to go talk to this person because I think they're hot, and just, like, nah, this isn't the place for that. If you want to approach someone, you can approach someone, but this isn't the place for you to overstep boundaries. Um, but yeah, I'm too old for it. I feel tired just talking about it. But the next generation, this is their vibe. This is how they communicate. This is how they get together. So I try to facilitate that. Plants all whip. Jacksonville appreciates you, Ryan. I've already felt so blessed. I appreciate Jacksonville. And seriously, I appreciate you and all. I've had so much help over the years. I've been fortunate enough to meet so many wonderful people. Like, I think most people want to do good, want to help others, want to be a part of something more and, like, soul nurturing, if you will. You just have to give them the chance and sometimes meet them a little halfway. And I've been very blessed and fortunate to meet a lot of those people over the years. And, you know, Jacksonville's been very good to me, and that's why I'm so passionate about trying to give back to Jacksonville. I want to keep the culture of the people who are here and then the good parts of it and continue to emanate that out to others who become Jacksonvillians, Duvalsters. I don't know what the right word is. Because I think if we all support and help one another, we can lift each other up. And, like, even, I don't know the extent of what you do on the plant side, but I would venture that other people would want to support what you do. And if everyone supports one another, we don't have to do the things that we despise doing. We can do the things that we enjoy and that we love, and then let that feed other people who have those commonalities, and we can help us all sustain so we can keep doing those things and have better lives instead of having to do things we don't enjoy, do things that we think, do things that take away from our humanity. I don't know. Duval. I'm all about that Duval. That's why I got the orange dinosaur in the Jack's Creators logo. I love Duval. I love Jacksonville. Jacksonville gave my family so many opportunities. Like, I'm first generation here. So, like, my parents got to experience, you know, America and what it could be on its best days after moving to Jacksonville. So I appreciate that. Got to experience some of it on its worst days too, but a lot of good. Why? And I am struggling looking for the rest of these email addresses. I know there's more than. Are you from Jacksonville, Wade? Just curious. Okay, now I've got to check my phone. Like, are there other email addresses on my phone that I'm not seeing? Let's talk to Jessica from the Sailor Scouts. Okay, there's one that I was missing. Gotta get the OG Sailor Scout, Mama Kristen. What's up, Adventures? Tia, how you doing? I'm not gonna read Kristen's email out loud. What's up, Vinny Chauvet? Cigar person earlier. I don't know if you're still in the chat. Are you interested in cigars? We can donate 5% of our cigar sales. we'd have to talk about that. I need to be get better informed because I don't smoke cigars. So I don't know like the health ramifications and whatnot. I definitely can't say that I enjoy them because I don't smoke them. So I'd have to hit me back if I go through an experience with it and I enjoy it and I find out it's not. If it's just like cigarettes, I'm sorry, it's gonna be a no. I definitely don't promote cigarette smoking. That was actually one of my mom's vices. She thought we didn't know, but we knew. But yeah, just DM me. We can talk about it. Pablo Savage, what is Bold Matsuri? Bold Matsuri is one of Jacksonville's and I would say Northeast Florida's biggest anime conventions. It's coming through Jacksonville this weekend. It's born and bred here in Jacksonville. And this is the yearly time it comes around. So if you're into cosplay and anime and gaming and all that culture and fun stuff, you can get tickets through at Bold Matsuri. Come on down to the Prime Osborne, then you can hang out with me at the Benefit After Party. You know, when I was younger, we anime was very much seen as a faux pas. You know, you were like a social outcast. If you were lucky, you found a VHS tape that had some anime in a street alley somewhere. Um, Now it's everywhere. It is everywhere. Like anime is huge now. It's very accepted. Um, and again, I think it's one of those things where go through people who are different find other people that are different, and they start to realize that oh, maybe we're not so different from everybody, and it becomes more and more accepted, and then it becomes more welcoming, and other people who didn't feel comfortable sharing that are like, oh wait, I can share, I can be a part of this. I feel okay to do so, and then it becomes this bigger and bigger community and culture where now you can stream anime whenever you want. You've got huge conventions like this going on now. The new Marvel game is all anime themed. Like it don't get much bigger than that. Adventures Tia. The time is now. John Cena. Doo 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 doo. What's up, sweet utopian? Maybe. Get them tickets. Support local. Support a great community and organization. Thank you, Tia. Thank you much. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I guess I got everybody for Black and Jackson. What's up? Never find another one. That's a dramatic name. So much finality to that. All right, checking my phone. I must have. I know I'm missing some emails. This doesn't feel right. How many? Let's see. I have you, Kristen. How are you doing, Tia? What's new with you? You doing all right? Okay. I think I got everybody. Let's see. I'm doing quite well. Never find another one. I'm just working, trying to do some back end, not back end, administration work, making sure all of the volunteers are taken care of for this event. What's up, Rike Bentley? How you doing? I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correct. Is it Rick Bentley or Rike? That name's cool just 'cause it has a QU in it. I like it. Never find out. I've been amazing. Just getting ready for another melanin market this Saturday. Oh, dope. Where's the melanin market at? Feel free to drop or plug it in the chat. This is an open community. If you're doing something, let people know. I'm just working on my stuff at the same time, and I'm being very careful not to accidentally stream everybody's personal info, like email addresses and whatnot. Off A. Philip Randolph. There you go. If y'all are looking for something fun to do. Look, I'm going to promote something other than the thing that I'm doing this weekend. I should be talking about just this, but no. We're going to talk about the melanin market. Let's see, off A, Philip Randolph. Jack's Melanin Market puts it together. Let me see if I can reach. Can I? I'm trying to pull it up on Instagram so I can share it. Here we go. Jack's Melanin Market. I can talk about the Jack's Melanin Market somewhat. Because as you can tell, I'm a little melanin, but I'm also a little bit of cream. I got cream in my coffee. I probably shouldn't say it like that. People could take that a lot of ways. Summer Salt's all about supporting various communities. Oh, Summer Salts, do you have Riverside Arts Market that's this Saturday too? What am I doing? I am helping out with an anime convention this weekend. I help them out each year, even though I'm getting too old for this. And I throw a benefit after party. I help them organize and get a lot of the volunteers together. Try to spread some goodwill into the city and give a space for fans of different kind of cultures. Doing a panel with them on Saturday. Be taking my future stepdaughter here. Actually, she's here, and I will definitely, I'm trying to buy her love by putting her in these various events because she loves anime. You love anime? Well, maybe you can come by on, it'll be going on Sunday too, and the benefit after party Saturday night. So if you want to come through for any of that, please do. I don't want to take you away from what you're doing. It's Jack's Melanin Market. I try not to take people away from what they're doing, especially, the team knows this. I don't fuck with other people's money, you know? And everybody's got to make a living. So, like, when people are doing things like markets, I try to, and then they're like, oh, no, I want to do your thing too. I'm like, nah, go make your money. And then if you have time, come do the thing that we're doing. Because there's always other opportunities. I mean, I probably shouldn't say that because you do need to support these things or they go away, right? Like if Jack's Melanin Market doesn't get enough support, it would go away. Riverside's Art Market doesn't get enough support, it goes away. So we all need to support these things while we can and help one another flourish. Summer Salts will be at Atlantic Beach Farmers Market on Sunday. There you go. Riverside Arts Market on wait, you're doing the Riverside Arts Market and Atlanta Beach Farmers Market on Sunday, or is that a typo? I mean, it's you. You very well could be doing both and like 5 more. I don't know. What's up, Mr. Good Luck Charm? Nikki Plays, PNG. Oh, Nikki, how are you? Nikki, I was actually just going through your name is on this list. I got to make sure you get tickets for the benefit for Bold Matsuri. All right, I think I have everybody now. I so don't feel right about this. I feel like I'm missing somebody. So, hey, what is going on, Mr. Horton? How are you doing? Look at you, looking all svelte, losing all that weight, keeping it off, doing all kinds of voice acting with that glorious voice you have. Hope you're doing well, buddy. It's been a long time. What's up, the Heidi Lynn? How are you? How's your acting life going? Why do I feel Heidi, and forgive me if this is a huge overstep. In my brain it says like did you like announce that you were expecting or something like that? Or maybe you were getting married? I feel like you made some big announcement recently. I don't remember quite what it is. What's up, creators TLH? How you doing? I've been meaning to reply back to you. I saw that DM you sent me. I would love to have you be a part of this one day. I just got to get through a few events so I have free mental capacity. Somersaults, wait. You do both every weekend? You do the Riverside Arts Market and Atlantic Beach Farmers Market every weekend? Like both on Sunday, or is one Saturday and Sunday? I feel like I'm confused. I'm confused. You know I'm confused. Every day I'm confused. Tia will tell you that. What's good, buddy? I bet you know the feeling, bro. It's like sometimes you just get max capacity and you're like, you can't handle more. You're like, someone asks you a simple question and you're just like, blah, 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 doop, blah. And people are like, what? I'm like, my RAM is full. I can't give you a simple answer because I'm too dumb. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my god. That's a lot of tickets. You do stuff to support the. You do stuff with creators in Tallahassee, right? If I recall correctly. Forgive me for getting this wrong if I do. Alright, let me group this a little bit differently. So hopefully this won't be as horrifying. For when I send off like, hey, I need 80 quadrillion tickets. What's up, Alex M. Hernandez? Creative entrepreneurs, business owners, masterminds, meetup workshops. Okay, very similar then. Similar adjacent spaces. I think we're going to start doing workshops slash classes later this year. I'm hoping that's been the plan. I'm a former teacher, educator, so that's where my heart lives. I try to keep things more on the artsy, creative side of things. Your signature event is coming up on 6/26. Talk about it. Put it in the chat. I don't really have that. I don't think I have that much of an audience in Tallahassee, but maybe. I don't know. I don't recall seeing that in the analytics. I know I'm predominantly Jacksonville, but there's probably some. I know we get some Gainesville and St. Augustine, so there might be some Tallahassee. Who knows? Drop it in, can't hurt. At the very least, I'll talk about it to other creators in Jax and let them know, hey, if you're moving or if you know people in Tallahassee, let them know that there's this thing for them there. Tell me about this signature event. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I should have done this in a spreadsheet. Why did I do this in a Word doc file? Like that was. What are you thinking, Ryan? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my God. What's up, Allie? How you doing? Over there in GAAM land. Oh, Allie. I know who you felt cute might eat. How you been doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay, let's see. Creators TLH says trying to start traveling to other groups to expand our network. Go for it, man. I'm too old for that hustle. I'm sticking in it in Jacksonville. If you want to come through, come through. I would be more than happy to like put a spotlight. I'm a very big believer in rising tide raises all ships. I don't try to like box people out or get territorial over stuff like that. Life's too short. So however I can help. Let's see. Creator Summit Digital Media Conference tailored to the creative looking to monetize their brand and business owners who need the marketing support. Let's see. Can't share the link here, but if people DM me the word summit, I'll send more info. So there you go. DM summit to create.ors.tlh for information about Creator Summit happening on 6/26. That's June 26th in Tallahassee. Creators, what's your name, creators? Or what? How else can I refer to you so I don't just say create.ors.tlhs all the time? What's up, the Joker? How you doing? RJ, what's up? Okay, there you go. DM RJ the creator at either at rj.v.create.or or look at the chat. Look at the chat. DM RJ and he will pay you $10,000 to attend the Creator Summit in Tallahassee on 6/26. That may or may not be true, but you should still DM RJ Summit and find out more about Creator Summit. Maybe it's $9,000. I don't know. Creators TLH, searchable that way too. There you go. Search for Creators TLH for your chance to win $80 million. Your chances might be 0 in 10 gajillion. But support the creators in Tallahassee. I feel like most creators are very entrepreneurial or need to be entrepreneurial and be a little bit business minded in what they do. Not all, but most. There's some I think can enjoy doing it from a expression standpoint, but I feel like very many need to have that kind of entrepreneurial, small business minded spirit so they can continue to do what they enjoy. Myself included. I should be better about it. I'm horrible. I love giving every way. $10,000 in value. There you go. Look at that. More money in value. More money in value. That's what RJ's all about. All right. Yeah, come through anytime. Jacksonville's kind of far from Tallahassee. What is it, 3 hours or 5? I can't remember. But yeah, if you ever want to come up, like during one of the creator meetups, sure, just let me know. I don't think we'll do. We have one coming up on the 18th, and then I probably won't do another creators meetup until I think September. And then we kind of roll into a different event for November. 3 hours. There we go. Yeah, I'm multi-streaming right now. I'm using OBS, and I'm streaming it here on I Love GAAM on Instagram, I Love GAAM and on Facebook, and then GAAM Good on YouTube, so I can have like the high quality stream to chop up later on. I'll probably run that through like Opus clips or something, so it'll be like and cut it. I need to make a different layout so it's like a turntable here. Oh, I didn't put my foreground on this whole time. I should have had. Man, I messed up. I messed up. I'm supposed to have a little like table thing down here for y'all and my work desk. I don't know where it is. I don't know what happened to it. Next time. Next time indeed. Florida Fin Fest in Tallahassee doing media work. Dope. Florida Fin Fest. I feel like I've heard of that before. Florida Fin Fest. I don't know. I'm old. I forget everything now. This is y'all's life. This is y'all's world now. What's up, Jesse? How you doing? Are you coming through on Saturday, Jesse? Right. Ryan's hottie days are long over. Ryan is tired with a broken back. Good to see you, though. I think I have enough email addresses put aside here. Let me follow up and talk to Bold Matsuri, get these tickets taken care of so the Vaughn Stars are taken care of. And thank you all for hanging out with me tonight while I do a little how fast can I type? And I'll see you all hopefully on either I'll see you on Saturday at Bold Matsuri, Saturday night for the Benefit After Party, or on Wednesday for Jack's Creators Meetup. Nice to meet all of you, and have a good night. See you later. Bye-bye. I'm invisible now. Look at that.